Howdy, y'all! Karina Way here from Behind the Words. Today I'm at the Paramount Ranch in California. Some of the biggest studios like Paramount and 20th Century Fox have shot films and TVs here, including a lot of westerns, as I'm sure you can tell. Today I interview Ben Giroux, a LA-based actor who's really awesome, and I'm super excited for you guys to see what he is up to and have a chat with us today.
Damn it. Incoming.
Hey guys, how's it hanging?
Can we penetrate your group?
Sure.
We just got here, came through the back door.
We carpooled, parked in my rear spot.
Glad I snatched it.
Such a tight fit.
It was hairy for a moment, but I jammed it in head first.
Stroke of luck he was able to squeeze it in there.
You have your own YouTube channel. You write, direct, act, produce, just generally an incredible legend. How did you start down that road of creating your own work? Did you find that being in LA and constantly doing auditions, you found the need to be creatively stimulated with something of your own?
Yeah, I mean, like, I know, so I went to college for theater and acting. There's bugs flying around. And I know so many people that just sort of graduated and had a deer in headlights approach to the industry and just waited for things to come to them. I think in any industry in life, what you got to do is be proactive for what you want. I found my way in professionally by getting cast as height-specific roles. I'm 5'2", I'm a short guy, so I play a lot of elves, leprechauns, jockeys, and look, it's great, it pays the bills, but I don't want to do that for my entire life.
I think we're a match made in heaven. My little saucy goblin of vaginal hallucinatory, laser tagging, sheep cloning, human centipeding, mountain climbing splendor.
And you're the love of my life, my little key lime pie eating, basalt snorting, bull riding, scrotum piercing, treehouse building, moonwalking, oxycodone dealing, hobo murdering, panhandling assassin of the love jungle.
And so I realized I needed to start writing my own content, constructing my own roles that I wanted to play, but maybe the industry didn't sort of see me as yet. And so that really led me to this proactive spirit of constantly trying to create my own projects. I also think it's really important to build your own brand. I feel like all of my projects have a similar sense of humor to them, a similar look, so that when somebody sees something online, it's like, oh, that's probably a Ben thing. And, you know, the other aspect of making your own stuff is you could either be at home picking your nose, waiting for your agent to call, or you could be out there doing what you want to do, what you love to do, and with people that share those same mindsets.
Hello?
So what's the most challenging aspect of your life here in LA, coming from Phoenix, Arizona?
I think coming from home, people only see the things that screen, that actually air, that you book. So people say, oh my God, you're doing so well, it's amazing, it's incredible. It's like, yes, that's great, and I'm so thankful for the jobs, but they don't see the 600 close calls during the year, the gazillions and gazillions of rejections that you experience as an actor, as you know, throughout the calendar year. People only see the end result of the successes, but it's those successes that make it all worth it. It's an incredibly challenging career path because you're a professional job interviewer. That's really what you are. You go into job interviews every week, and there's always going to be somebody that is right there with you in terms of skill level, look, everything, and it's ultimately personal preference for the casting director, the producers. So you just have to go in and do as best as you possibly can, and then forget about it and move on.
Candy snorting, horse hopping, menorah lighting, cauldron brewing, grenade tossing, porn filming, autistic, hemorrhoid inducing, sex panther of the New World Order of phallic princess party, Civil War reenactment, gelato gulping, head exploding.
So as an accomplished LA actor, Ben Giroux, do you have any advice for budding actors coming to LA?
Yeah, I think it's be immensely proactive for yourself. And don't listen to anyone tell you what you are. Show them what you are. If I listened to the industry at large tell me what I am, I would be sitting here wearing Christmas tights right now, you know? And, you know, I've done that kind of stuff, and it's great, and it's funny, but it's not just what I do. And people are always going to try and put you in a box in this town as soon as you show up. Oh, let me see, you're the girl next door type, or you're the this type. It's like, great, you can be that type, but you can be so much more, and I think you have to show the industry what you are. And just being immensely proactive in making your own stuff. I read an interesting quote the other day saying, Los Angeles doesn't owe you anything. And there's a lot of people that come here just, expecting things to sort of be handed to them. And it doesn't work that way. You got to work your ass off in this town, just like anything else. And, if you want to be a CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation, you got to work your ass off. And it's the same thing here. You're just trying to be the CEO of your own corporation.
Get the hell out of here while you still can.
What's going on? He doesn't know.
You gotta keep moving.
Oh, F this, man. I got a wife and kids.
I'm sorry. You're on your own.
No!
So a big suggestion I would have for anybody coming to town is try stand-up for a week of your life, stand-up comedy. I did it for 3 or 4 years. I ultimately decided it wasn't for me just because of logistical stuff, comedy bookers, trying to get good stage time, all of that stuff. It's no fun. But the actual act of doing stand-up, I don't think there's anything more vulnerable, any situation more vulnerable you can be in as a performer than to get in front of a group of drunk people who are like, impress me, schmuck, impress me. And when you do that, and especially when you fail for the first time, when you truly bomb and you have an audience of just blank stares and you want to get off that stage as quickly as possible, there's something very freeing and liberating about that. Because I found that when I ultimately did that a couple times, and then I got better at stand-up, and I was doing very well. But I find that regardless of how well you do in it, the act of just doing it gives yourself a vulnerability and this spirit of risk-taking that you can apply to all other aspects of your career and your life. For example, if I get a high-pressure producer's session now, a callback for something, I've got the lines in my hand, I've got to impress 3 people in suits and make them giggle. It's so much easier than a comedy club where you need to sort of elicit regular audible feedback, and then they want you to succeed. So I think in a lot of high-pressure situations, I can always kind of call back to my experiences in stand-up and say, well, this isn't as high pressure as that, and it's much easier to succeed in this situation. So yeah, I think stand-up will allow any performer with anxiety issues to just ease up, and everything in their life gets 10% easier after they try it.
What are we gonna do?
We fight. What? Don't let them touch you.
What, are they fast?
Fast enough!
Well, do I need to, stab them through the head or something?
That won't work! They're highly evolved, elitist creatures.
Well, what if they bite me?
They won't do that. They're vegan.
What?
And do not, under any circumstance, let them Instagram you.
What? What kind of zombies are these?
Who said anything about zombies?
Thanks so much for joining us on Behind the Words. I'm Karina Way. Get amongst it, Melbourne.